burbs, lovely burbs. Oh, listen to those lovely burbs. Hello, burbs. Good night, burbs. Where do you think you're going? Get back here. Could we get 5 likes, please? Switch through yourself. Out here singing for 2 more likes. sitting here burning and listening to the birds. Oh, how are you? What's the crack? Cheers, big ears. What's this about tiny giants? It's zinnias. Benary's giant zinnias. I didn't know they bought. I just saw zinnias on the ground. Zinnias. Dirty zinnias. But of course, the giant ones, the giants. And it's a bit late now to be putting them on and bring them outdoors. I haven't got the space in there at all. Not an inch on the windowsill. Not a fucking inch to be had. And I'm a month and a half on some things behind, and behind another month on other things, namely potatoes, tomatoes. Can you hear me? Hello? Where are you going, you big weirdo? Feet down. See some? Oh, is there anybody in there? Zinnias and leeks. Oh, zinnias and leeks. What sort of a combination is that? I don't know. Sure, I don't know. Where are you going? Just come down here. Come down here. We'll have a gander. Leeks. Stab me. Maybe did stab me something. The ominous crow looks on, ruffling his feathers, but ominously. How did I do that? What's in the bag? Leeks and zinnias, hopefully. We got leeks, we got zinnias. We got leeks, we got zinnias. Where are you going? What's down there? Are you having a gander? It's nice, isn't it? Oh, you're drunk. So I was planning on putting those on. They can stay there a bit longer. I see that the root's already down the bottom of it though, but not on these ones, and not on that one and this one. So we'll see how it goes, or we'll see how it grows. Oh, God, I'm here all week. Subscribe, like, all that shit, or don't. It just keeps growing. I look at someone sleeping in their bed. Zinnias, giant zinnias, leeks of the week. I was thinking, as I was saying, of moving these on, putting them on to bigger pots, but I've no space inside. And bring them outside. Jesus, there's space in the big greenhouse, but I think they'll be shock just brought out immediately. You know what I mean? What do you think, lads? Look leaning towards the light. The leeks are the same. Gangsta lean. Man. Yo, man. Here's what we'll do then, right? Since I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I mean, at the end of the day, it gets dark. I'm here all week, people. Woo! No, but seriously, at the end of the day, what am I going to be doing with 17, like 3 to 4 foot zinnias? I already have spindly sunflowers to be dealing with. Poor example, very spindly and That's because they were in a north-facing window, so while everything else was in, guess what's facing windows? South-facing, well, the southeast-facing, more southern-facing. So compared to last year's, I had shorter but more robust, darker, leafier, like stems, like you could choke and it'd be alright. You could choke that. Choking what now? Look, I don't have any chickens. It's over to Indiana Funny Farm if you want that. Choking what now? Right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Since I've no need for 17 necessarily. Like, I mean, whatever. You always sow more than you need anyway, right? Because not all of them are gonna germinate, and not all. Oh, hello. Redmi M103, is it? Tomatoes. Is that a tomato? I believe it is, or an apple. It's not. It's a tomato. Tomatoes. What if I just go like that? Oh, they're very small now. They're really far behind. The old tomatoes are very, very far behind. That's a tiny temptation. And there's plenty more where that came from. A little too wet now. She can't win. They're either too wet or too dry. What? It's either a feast or a fucking happening around here. They don't need to be in that anymore. Sorry, I'm talking about. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Why tell when I can show? What's behind the curtain? It's the Wizard of Oz. And it turns out he's actually just a little sap. A little sapling. They don't need that currently. Look, as I said, I'm a month behind. The stem's looking good though. The stem's looking okay. There's ones on the top there that aren't looking so fresh, but and of course, there's a few more little lads in there. Here are the birds. I'm gonna sit back and make tea and listen to the birds. Look, some work to be done there, I can tell you. See that to you? Shocking is. Anyway, so what did I say I was gonna do? Oh yeah. I'm going to pot on a few of these anyway. A few of them at least. And just see how they go tonight, basically. Is that fair? That's fair. Oh. 2 likes? How did that happen? Somebody unliked the stream. Shocking. I don't know what story I'll come into. They can't even stand by their legs. Right, let's rock and roll into the bleeding HQ then. Let's go. Oh, you're drunk. Behind that box. Ooh. Alright. Now we're sucking fucking. What is this? Diesel, this was this. Something like that. It's close though. I think that was close. Need to go over. I know where I found it. What are you doing? What are you doing over there? Come down here to me. Come down here to me now. Nobody watching. Oh, good luck to you. Cheerio. Nice knowing you. Oh, sure was nice knowing you. Oh, sure it was nice knowing you there now. Well, I knew you. You don't know you no more. Oh, look. You swipe along, you stay for a second. No loyalty. No freaking loyalty anymore. Was that a video I was just recording? No. What are you talking about? What? Are you still there, Nora? She is, look at her. Oh, Nora. Out there. County Clare. Oh, Nora. How do you see? We'll go for 3. What's 3? What's 3 joints in here? Experiment. Wee little test. And I'll be back for a live stream tomorrow evening and see how I fared during the evening. But sure, look, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Alright, no more drumming. Let's just start. I don't think it was really do it. It's just come at it like that. You don't need to be that deep, so maybe I do need to do change of plans. But how many gloves do we need? 1 glove. 1 glove. That's right, kangaroo. Oh, there's old Vincent. Got his horn fixed. How are you, Vinny? Good man, old Vincent. Thank goodness he got his horn fixed. Sure did hit a 5-year-old last week. Don't worry, they're alright. They're a sturdy 5-year-old. A deer, it was a 5-year-old deer. Who's there? Nobody. Hello, nobody. Just as well, what? Hold them by the leaves or the stem? Oh, I'd say either. Oh. This is where this comes in. Is it really a label? Or is it actually a little device to help me get it out? Well, it's a little bit of both. It's dual functioning. Shit, what's going on over here, says you? Sure, might as well be looking through a crack in the door. Feeling like a voyeur. I don't want you feeling that way. You big weirdo, you. Come here to me. You big weirdo, you. Alright. Can we zoom in a bit? We can look at that. Dead, we got the zoom function flowing, we got it all going. High tech. Hello. Slots in there like it was meant to be. But it could go deeper though. Could it? Yeah, why not? Because technically it hasn't got its true set of leaves yet. It's only got the cotyledons. However you pronounce it. And really, ideally, you'd want to wait till it has at least a set of kind of true leaves, before you go transplanting an old zinnia, especially as a giant one. But look, you know what they say? Fake it anyway. Be grand. This is only a test. We're only putting 3 into test for this evening. See what they're like. Just being thrown out. They'll be undercover. Like, they're not going to be actually out. But they'll be undercover out. You dig? No, I dig with this thing. Let's go. you Mexican jumping zinnia. That's what that is. It's a variety. It's a Mexican jumping zinnia. Get in there before you jump away. And you never see you again. Did you hear that wood pigeon over there? Giving me abuse all day, yeah. Did you hear that? He's never even met my mother. No. That's what I hear since he's close. And he's looking at me like, how are you? How are you doing though? He's like that, how are you doing? How are you? You're looking well there though. You're looking well. Do you want to plant me, do you? I want to plant me there though. Would you plant me, would you? What's this thing? Did something just jump out there? What are you? Are you inanimate or animate? Oh, this one's a little bit on the drier side. As you can, for example, the root though. I mean, it gives us a good chance to have a look at the old root on her. It's, you know, it's been just wrapping up in there, so that's obviously a danger for anything, but especially zinnias. Another reason why I don't want to move them on, I don't want them to get root bound in the little cells there. And if you don't know, root bound is when they curl up and, it inhibits growth. Generally the rule with like chilies and tomatoes and those kind of flowering vegetables, or fruits or berries or whatever botanical terms you can use, you kind of progressively pot them on. I don't kind of hold to that as much anymore, but obviously you kind of have to up to some point. You're not going up an inch every time. Kind of not restrict the roots, but kind of signal it's time to fruit. I don't know how much science is behind it, you know? Because the more I think about it, the less sense it makes. But that's traditionally what's thought anyway. It restricts the roots and like to say it gets the plant thinking, or rather preparing to set flower. Then you move it up again. What's the plant preparing to do then? Just continue on, I suppose, with the flowering and further root expansion. Not a drop. Okay, now come on. There's way more than a drop there. There's at least, oh, I'd say, looking at that there now, I'd say, oh, jeepers. Looking at that there now, oh no, if we look at that there now, I'd say that's at least 12 to 15 drops. Now it depends how big your drops are. If you're rationing your drops now, you probably get 15 out of there. But if you're a bit of a high flyer, you probably get 10 drops out of it. They're big bleeding drops, though, aren't they? You know what I mean? You want to be living the high life. Anyway. Sure, this fella's mad. Is that what you're thinking? So are you. So are you. Now that that's done, I think all there's left to do is just have a cup of tea and have a bit of a chat. Whoever decides to show up or not. Otherwise, anyways, non-anyways. There's some more in there. That's clearly more than a drop now, isn't it? Oh, I'd say no. Hang on now, looking at that now. How many drops would you say is in that? If you were to guesstimate. Look, let's pop outside. Let them just say, look, we're here now. Let's get used to it. The three amigos, going out into the bleeding world for the first time after being in a fucking plastic bag in a windowsill, just being shoved out in the evening. They don't know what's what and who's who and what they are even yet. They're just gangsta lean. Gangsta lean. Oh, wait, if you say gangsta, you'd be demonetized. It's a good thing I'm not making money, isn't it? Wee, wee. Quick tour. What's that? Yes, please. Alrighty. Right, the leeks from yonder year. Leeks from yonder year. With baby strawberries from last year. And that quite successful for my standard short. An evergreen short, you might say. Peas, and there's more peas sown in there. Hopefully they might do something. And there's a third sowing in there. And hopefully they'll do something as well. Look at that. Isn't that cute? How are you? There's a couple of sunflowers just chilling in a plastic bucket. That one's not looking too healthy, is it? But look, we keep it away from them fucking scallions there for a start. These are soon to come out now. I have to say, we've had quite a few bumblebees, but when it comes to the honeybees, I've seen maybe one or two just, I don't know, no. There's been bees, but honeybees now, not so many. So, normally they're flocking to the kale flowers. Sure, wouldn't you if you were a bee? No? You're a freaky bee, aren't you? Yo, you freaky bee. There's more freaky peas here. And little baby carrots finally came up after about 2.5 weeks. And they need a bit of thinning out. And some of them I would prefer actually grew in the first place. There's just patches there with nothing, and then spots with like 4 or 5 together. Typical carrots. Oh, sure, what'll I do with you? What'll I do with you now? Lobelia over yonder. A few bits and bobs. Did you ever grow bits and bobs? Very. We've got some square footage. What's in there? That's hemp. That's tobacco. That's opium. That's no, I'm not joking with you. It's like lettuce. And maybe what's that? Turnip or something? Radish? Beetroot? One of those. Probably. Yep. Europe. Onions. All the rest of it. Bit of lettuce over yonder. A few things are coming up. A few things aren't coming up. That's probably okay. Okay. And yeah, some things on the there Mitsuno under there coming up too. We've got some strawberry flowers. Ultra zoom. So if you got flowers, you're bound to have a bit of fruit. But we want to stay on top of. They were like really hacked back though as well. Oh, sorry. There you go. They were really hacked back too. So they're like, there's something starting there already on that one, but they're not going to be big monstrous ones. Now the one over here, the ones over here, next to these sunflowers chilling in the plastic bucket, as you do when you're a sunflower. I mean, look, that didn't take long, did it? It was one evening, and they're looking worse for wear, aren't they? Spindly, light colour. It's all saved seeds, so I don't know what's actually going to happen with them. More than likely, they were F1 varieties to begin with, right? So some sort of mustard or something coming up beside the strawberry. So messy. Oh look, there's something. There's something anyway. That's good. Oh, there'll be something. There'll be something happening. A lot of leaf going on though. A lot of leaf. But still, you know, you want a big plant in order to get more flowers. More flowers. More strawberries. If the birds and rodents and second, who knows, don't get them first. Because yeah, I can't really put them back, and that's probably the same amount of flowers anyway. Just these are smaller, and that one over yonder. I've grown cardboard boxes as well. Anyway, how long has this been? 47 minutes? Well, it hasn't really, because it was a little bit slow coming out. I need to go in and check the list. Yeah, I have a list. Where would I be? I'd be lost without a list. Lost. Oh, I've got carrots and something. Lettuce in there. And what's that say? Annuals, flowers and stuff for gaps. Thank goodness. They're still moist. That's a weed that's growing there. Going out at you. Okay. Some cosmos, one cosmos. One. The rest are chrysanthemums, and they're not looking great. But look, what can we do? We don't. I wait and see. We give them the best we can from now on out, at least. Right? Right. Oh, look, there's a wee drop of water in here. How convenient. You swear I knew all about that, and I just planned this. And we're back. With a vengeance. Well, hello. Well, hello there. Speaking of hello. 2 likes. Scandalous. It's too important. Sometimes it's just too much water, isn't it? Someone in the desert, their phone flickers on the last dying battery. For some reason it's on YouTube and a live stream. You just hear me saying that. Anyway, good luck with that, mate. What the fuck you doing out there in the first place? You're not supposed to be there. Unless you're a bedouin. How'd you like that? Like that, dear? Ooh. I think it likes me. See how it's leaning towards me. I favor you. Oh. Well, after tonight out in the cold, we'll see if you still favor me tomorrow, little one. My little tiny giant. My little tiny giants. We'll see how they get along. Tune in tomorrow, and we'll see if they've made it through the night. If they've made it through the night, what doesn't kill them makes them potentially weaker and susceptible to dying in the future. Before they've even flowered. Isn't that how the song goes? Something like that. That's kind of the gist of it, I think. No? What am I going to do here? Fail? Fail with style. Lads, what are you doing to me? 2 likes and I'm out here like a complete maniac. That's just because I'm Irish, though. And you know all about that, don't you? Sometimes you just need to keep the demons at bay. Either with alcohol or poutine. Let me jump at you. Or a bit of spotted gardening. What? Say what? Asher, isn't it good for the head? I don't know if that was agreement from the bird or disagreement. There it goes, anyway. goes. As if, like, it sounds like it's being chased by something. And there it goes. There it flees in terror. Ah. 2 likes, 612 viewers. Nice. Ah, you just checked the viewers there, didn't you? What? That's not. It says 1. Does it though? Don't believe that. When I get off this now, it will say views 600,000. And I'm like, what's going on here? It doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm making hand over fist like €24,000 a month off of this, and I'm not even one person's watching. And then I wake up and I say, "Oh, it was all a dream. It was all a dream." I'm actually doing this because it's fun. It doesn't look fun. You're filthy and cold and you look miserable. I know that's me on a good day. Oh Lord. He has the dry wet now to go with his ugly face. Oh, I was looking for that yesterday. Isn't that typical? Isn't that typical? It always appears when you're not looking for it. And not only did it appear, but it literally popped out of. I wasn't even grabbing it. I was grabbing something else, and it just popped out. It was just like, "I'm here, motherfucker!" Ah. You weren't expecting that, were you? No, I wasn't. What a novel little surprise. Thank you very much. Oh, 610 viewers. Come on, lads, we're dropping. We don't need this. We don't need this. This is not good. I will have at least 25 new subscribers after the song and dance I've put on for you people. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Hey, alright? How you getting on? What are you doing, lying on bed? Lying on the bed. Lying on the bed. Birds. Lying on the bed. Listening to the birds. So we've taken 3 of my tiny giants and placed them into pots. Meanwhile, these leeks are looking at me going, and what about us, pal? What about us? What about us? Well, I'll tell you this, lads. Wait till your putties over here grow a little bit more, right? So stop your mounting off to me, and you want to encourage them to grow a little bit more. And look, I'll even do this for you. Look, to show like a sign of goodwill, I'll even water this spot here, and this lad might even go, he'll be a little bit slow. Look, I'm sure all his buddies will help him along with encouragement. Or maybe you'll be like, "Stay down there, you little or I'll beat you." Because they don't want the competition, or at least that's what they think in their little non-existent brains, if they had brains. But maybe they're more communal leaks. I mean, they are multi-zone after all. He's out here with sort of gardening humor now as well. I don't know. I think, you spend so much time looking and talking to tiny little plants and all, that you might actually be becoming sane. Think about that. Just think about that one. You didn't expect that, did you? You thought it was just gonna be the same old trash. Same old rubbish. We're gonna keep these bios out here now. These girls probably to be more accurate. My tiny giants. Tiny giantesses, maybe I should have made the title that. Because technically I consider them female, right? Overall. We're not getting into botanic specifics here. They're she's, you know? But why are ships she's? Do you know what I mean? Why are ships she's? Oh, she's been on the sea now for 40 years. She's no sign of stopping. Why is she? Is there any boats, ships, named with male names? Oh, he's a Grand Old vessel. Says me, a Grand Old empty vessel. So, look, where you are is as good as anywhere. I'm sorry, what am I talking about? These are, I was gonna pick them up and bring them out there to this yoke, or maybe over to the one over there. But you know, at the end of the day, it gets dark. You just leave them there. I mean, it is a test. This is just a test. So, he's alright? Like, no, we're fucking freezing. What are you doing? You be grand. You're not leaving us out here, are you? You be grand. But no. I forgot something. Let me go back inside. You didn't forget anything. There we go. And we're just the three of us. We can make it if we try. Well, hit the like there. Hit the like button. Double tap the screen. It's great fun. Go on, do it. Like that. Like that. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Bleed and do it. Oh, Mr. Brennan. You used to say to me, you better bleed and hit the like button on that bleeding gardening channel or bleeding page. I said, no, Mr. Brennan, there's no need for that. There's no need for violence. Just butter that bread there and stick it in your gob. Shut up. He says, what? No likes. What am I doing it for? I swear I'm just doing it just because I like peas and rhubarb and strawberries and leeks and mitsuna and turnips and lettuce and kales and scallions and carrots and tomatoes and flowers and tiny giants, sunflowers and compost and big bags of wood. Love big bags of wood, I do. And all the other shit. Random plastic on the ground. Random bag. That's not random. It's not a special bag. I carry around in my pocket for good luck. Excuse me. Alright, that's it. We have the chorus of pigeons. Relegating myself to the indoors. Bay me Arash. Morok. Aganan Nisgalua. I'll be back again tomorrow evening, but earlier hopefully. We'll see how it goes. But certainly with a jumper and a list of more things to do. And goodness knows, being a month behind, there is a lot more things to do. So, it's been an hour anyway. I know, scandalously, it's been actually only 50 minutes or something. But look, we'll call it an hour of power. Boom! And until the next time, take care. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow evening. And until then, it's on.